Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving deep into Imperium Sine Fine, an Android RTS strategy game. Its name, Empire Without End, really fits, doesn't it? If you're maybe familiar with grand strategy like Fate of an Empire or even Hearts of Iron 4, but want that kind of depth on mobile, well, this might be for you.
Exactly. And today, we really want to get into the core of this pretty complex world. We'll highlight the features, sure, but also the player agency, how you get to shape a lasting empire.
Right. So the mission is kind of giving a solid overview of ISF, what makes it tick, what kind of strategic experience it really offers.
And the central question, I think, is how do you actually build an empire without end in a mobile game? It's a big promise.
It is. And
Right.
maybe the first place you see that depth is just the sheer choice of who to lead. You mentioned 14 major playable factions. That's a lot.
It is. And crucially, each one has its own distinct lore, its own visual style, and importantly, its own strategic approach. It's not just like a different color scheme.
No, not at all. It sounds like you're picking a whole philosophy. So give us some flavor. What kinds of factions are we talking about?
We'll take the humans. You could lead the disciplined Imperium, maybe the Legion of Aurelia. Think strong defenses, elite legions.
Okay, classic Roman feel maybe?
Sort of, yeah. Or you could go for the pious type Waldenburg Crusaders, the Ritterbahn Crusader, perhaps.
Yeah,
Very different focus.
more faith-driven, maybe aggressive.
Could be. Or even the feudal Black Rune Free Company, like the Pointefer del Soria, maybe more mercenary, flexible.
Interesting. So just within humans, there's variety. What about other races? You mentioned elves.
Right, the elves, you've got the secretive Ithorian. Illyrians archers are peerless. They forest ambushes. Very different from the Silverthorn.
Silverthorn.
Yeah, ancient, majestic, heavily armored, the Caledorn. Think shield walls, holding the line. Totally different tactics required,
Okay, I'm starting to see how deep this goes. What else? Dwarves.
of course. The grim mountain dwellers of the Delzun hegemony, Ironhold, for example. Or the mithril rich, Drorn Rimtad, like Grimforge. Masters of stone, metal, probably strong on manufacturing.
Makes sense. And greenskins. Always a staple.
Yep, you've got the chaotic goblin hordes of the Golconda outreach, Grubthak, maybe, and the more aggressive orcs of Korshena, like Gruglash.
Classic chaos versus aggression there. Any really weird factions?
Oh, yeah, the end. They're unliving factions. Koralthak, Tord Guardians, maybe, and Praelar, Darkhold. They have unique, soul-capturing mechanics.
Whoa, okay. Soul capturing. That changes things.
Definitely. Very resilient, different resource model. Then you have the Krent insectoid hive minds, like Jian Shah's Carapace or the ravenous Cleric hive. Very disciplined chitinous armor.
Insectoids, nice. And one more.
The Skulk, the Umbral Court,
Yeah.
Masters of Shadows, stealth, very elusive.
So across these 14 factions, it's not just looks. It's unique names, favorite terrains.
It's exactly. Preferred technologies, too, like archery is huge for Ithlorian elves. Manufacturing might be key for drone Rimtad dwarves. And specific combat strategies are baked in phalanx for the Imperium, shield wall for Silverthorn. It really shapes how you approach the game from turn one.
Okay, so that sets the stage brilliantly. You pick your unique faction. Now, how do you actually build the empire? What's the core loop on that hex map?
It really centers on resource management. Your settlements, they gather the essentials. Manpower, horses, iron, leather, wood.
The classic building blocks.
Right. But how you use them is key. They feed into workshops to produce equipment, armor, weapons, range stuff, support gear. And managing this global equipment stock, the GES, that's a constant balancing act.
So deciding where that precious iron goes, more swords now, or save for siege engines later, that kind of thing.
Precisely. Every choice ripples outwards. And what's fascinating is what your armies can do beyond just fighting.
Oh yeah, like what?
They can build, construct farms, barracks, mines, stables, marketplaces, even improve the terrain itself, make roads, clear forests, that sort of thing.
Wait, you mentioned elves earlier.
Yeah. Factions like Ithlorian can actually grow forests. They can turn plains into woodland, which obviously plays right into their strengths.
That's fantastic, a really thematic ability. And settlements themselves, what can they do?
Settlements can expand your borders, build city walls for defense, raise entirely new armies, or even replace their governors if needed. Lots of local control.
Okay, so building, managing resources. Eventually, it comes to warfare.
Inevitably.
Yeah.
You deploy armies with different troop types, city guard, basic infantry, heavy infantry, marksmen, cavalry, heavy cavalry, siege engines, the whole spectrum.
And how does combat work? Is it just numbers?
Not just numbers. Combat readiness is crucial. It's a mix of Organization, how cohesive the unit is, and their equipment level. An army that's well-equipped but disorganized might still struggle.
Got it. And you make choices in battle.
Absolutely. You pick strategies like rush enemy, shield wall, archer fire, cavalry charge. These can make a huge difference depending on the matchup and terrain. You have to think tactically.
And no grand strategy is complete without diplomacy. How does that layer work?
It's pretty intricate. You can form alliances, negotiate open borders, trade agreements, or, of course, declare war.
Standard options, but what influences relationships?
Things like how far away they are, how strong their faction seems compared to yours, and importantly, your past interactions. History matters. Did you betray them earlier? They'll remember.
Adds a layer of consequence. Okay, so factions building, war, diplomacy. What about leadership?
Leaders are vital. You have emperors overseeing the whole thing, governors managing settlements or provinces, and generals leading armies.
And they have skills.
Yes, specific skills, logistics, manufacturing, tactics, innovation, marching, court skills, things like that. These directly impact whatever they're assigned to a city's production, an army's marching speed, even empire-wide research.
And they get better.
They do. Leaders gain experience over time, improving their skills. So you get attached, you invest in them. It adds a nice RPG element, sort of.
Yeah, that sense of progression. And underpinning all this growth must be technology, right?
Definitely. There's a deep technology tree. Researching things from basic agriculture right up to a military academy enhances, well, pretty much everything. Resource output, unit strength, building speed, you name it. Staying ahead in tech is crucial.
And for players looking for a specific challenge level?
There are 4 difficulty settings: Novice, Warden, Reaver, and for the real veterans, Imperador. So you can tailor the AI challenge. Plus, you can toggle Fog of War on or off.
Fog of War adds that exploration element, that uncertainty.
Exactly. Makes scouting important, makes uncovering the map feel like a real discovery.
So wrapping this all up, what does Imperium Sine Fine really offer the player?
Well, I think it's a truly expansive Android RTS. It gives you this rich tapestry of strategic choices, genuinely diverse factions, which we've seen are more than just cosmetic and really intricate empire management.
It feels like it's aiming for more than just winning battles. It's about shaping a world, almost, where your choices actually stick.
That's the core of it, I think. It's an opportunity for you, the player, to craft an empire that reflects your style, your choices, and see if it can genuinely stand the test of time. It's proper grand strategy, just on your phone or tablet.
A chance to build your own legacy, then. So the final thought for you listening is, what kind of legacy will you leave in this empire without end?